All right, everyone. I'm back at it. It's the afternoon of November 24th, and had a little bit of time off, a couple weeks. Was out of the woods. Had a great trip with my wife, and now I'm back at it again. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope everybody had just a wonderful Thanksgiving and time with their friends and family. Um, Now we're ready to get back in the woods and get back after them. So, slipped out to the property this evening and hoping for a Black Friday buck here. Um, just crawled up in the tower blind just because I've been out for a little bit and just kind of doing an observation sit here and hopefully maybe get lucky and something will come by. We're kind of in that period where they're starting to hit the food a little bit again, and so we're just going to get up in here tonight and see what we see. So I'm glad to be back in the woods. Hopefully get some action in here. Weather is good. We got a wind out of the northeast right now, and then it's cool. I don't know, it was probably like 29 when I got out of the truck, and pressure's through the roof right now, so like 30.5, which is pretty crazy for this time of year. So we'll see what happens. Hoping for some good movement. Had this morning on camera right at first light right here in front of the tower blind. Had that buck I passed a few weeks ago, which I do think now I'm going to call him Crabby. He's got a little crab claw on the end of his beam on the one side. So I think the kids and I talked about it, and we're going to call him Crabby. After that encounter I had with him the last time, and looking back and talking with a few buddies, kind of decided that deer is mature and looks like at least a 5-year-old, just by looking at him, and a little bit better than I had originally thought. So if he gives me a shot, I may be after him. We'll see what happens. And then Hammer's still around. Had some pictures of him, and also the Big Ten with the deep split. Had him around on camera too. So still got targets out here floating around. And you just never know this time of year, so maybe a doe will drag something up here in the block. So, gonna sit in tight, take you along. got some time left, but before it gets too dark in the blind here. Crabby ended up getting back up and worked his way with the doe. Of course, he went to the south and stayed in the timber, and then came out down on the other end on the south end, and he's out in the plot on the south end now with a bunch of deer down there. So he's out here, and then while he was out messing around, I'm looking over here towards the top plot, and Big 7 was out here too, so, which I don't think he's a shooter for me with my archery tag, but he's definitely one I got my eye on for the late season, so he's definitely here. So, but anyway, yeah, Crabby, he's still out there at the end right now. We'll see what happens. Maybe get lucky and a doe will head up this way before we run out of shooting light. But if nothing else happens, we're gonna keep grinding it out. I'll be back after him tomorrow, so we'll keep you posted. Thanks for following along. You see, Jeff is smart, and he doesn't put all of his stuff on right away like me. Because by the time we get to the blind, you gotta go up this hill. By the time I climb this steep ass hill, my old ass is gonna be sweating. That's okay. This hill's the killer every time. Access is key. Playing this Milo was a perfect decision. Bedding on each side of it. We're slipping right in here around the edge. Dropping into this blind, we'll have a south wind in our face. These deer could really come from either direction. They shouldn't get our wind. We'll be upwind of the food. They should feed downwind of us. We're settled in on November 25th. Got old Billy C making an appearance tonight. We're gonna see if we can't make it happen. Slipped into the top plot into what I call the ghillie blind, but this offside here got a little closer. Obviously last night had a good sit. Had that buck we're calling Crabby, and then Big 7 was down here, and then overnight on the camera I had pictures of that 10 with the big split right here on this grape tree in this plot. So we're able to see that pond again, and hopefully we get something coming out of that west bedding. We got south-southeast wind tonight. We got a front moving in for tomorrow, so hoping it's going to be good. We'll take you all along, see what happens. We got Crabby right over here. He's been up in the plot up behind us. We got some does over on the pond side. Kind of hoping maybe he's going to work his way. He's looking like he's coming this way. We're going to see what happens. Fingers crossed. much, but we have like 0 wind right now. It's been dropped quiet. I don't know if that's what is affecting them or what, but it sure feels pretty subdued out here right now. We'll see. We're gonna stick it out because we all know how fast it can change, but
See those ones down at the bottom?
we'll keep trying here.
There's some deer down there by the clover.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 3 of them. They're coming back up out of that bottom. See, I bet they were bedded down there the whole time. Well, a little bit different scenery than yesterday. Last night, just after dark, it started snowing, and we probably got 1.5 to 2 inches of snow on the ground down here at the property now. So temperatures running right around 28 or so. So it's not crazy cold. There's a little front coming through back at my house already. On the way here, it was already starting to blow. I'm sure once I get up on top of the hill, it's already starting to blow here a little bit. But yeah, it could be a good sit tonight. Hopefully the field fills up with deer. So getting in plenty early. Gonna sit it out. Should be good. Just wanted to bring you a little update. Got about an hour, a little over an hour left of legal. And seen quite a few deer moving down to the southwest of me, down in the timber, hanging out. I mean, the wind's blowing pretty decent, but feels like it's laying down just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully get some stuff out of here. I did see at least maybe a couple deer in the timber and to the east of me too, so I'm hoping everything's just staging up, getting ready to come out at some point. But yeah, gonna hang in here tight to the end, but just wanted to bring you an update and also take a minute here to update you on kind of the plans for myself going forward for the rest of the season. This is probably going to be my last archery hunt for the early season here in Iowa. Next weekend begins shotgun season, and Henry does have a doe tag yet to fill. So during the shotgun season, we're going to get out here and try to get him to fill his doe tag, and also kind of help keep an eye on the property. We have in the past, not every year, but we definitely have in the past had some issues with some trespassing, especially here in this back corner. They like to push off the neighbor and come through my corner and then push this down to the south. But so we're kind of just keep an eye on the property and be out here. And I built a new tower blind also, which I have at home. And hopefully during the shotgun season, I'm going to round up some help and tote it down here, and we're trying to get it put up. I think I'm going to put it down on the south end of this field, facing back north for the late season, so hopefully it's in and ready to go. So try to get a few projects knocked out, hopefully get Henry on a doe, and then make a plan for the split. If I don't fill my bow tag tonight, I'll just go back to carrying a muzzleloader and a bow to the blind for the late season, and see what can happen. But the farm always ends up real good for the late season with all the food out here, so fingers crossed. I'd love to get it done tonight before the split, but if I don't, then we'll just keep pushing for the late season. So that's kind of my plan. I just wanted to update everybody, and we'll keep after it, keep grinding. Again, this is what we love, and we appreciate everybody watching here on Wildest Dreams TV. If you have any comments or suggestions or things that you want to see or hear us talk about, drop them in the comments. We love to hear from people. So we're gonna keep grinding and bringing you the action. Hopefully we get some.